The tech landscape of 2026 operates on a different set of rules. Traditional gatekeepers, university degrees, specific job titles, and legacy certifications have lost their filtering power. Relying on a growing list of certifications or a polished, text-heavy resume is a losing strategy. That approach adds your name to a pile that eventually collapses under its own volume. Modern employers evaluate candidates using a new primary currency, proof of value. They require tangible, working evidence of your capabilities. Over the next few minutes, we will walk through a complete blueprint to conceptualize, build, and distribute a tangible portfolio asset designed to bypass traditional HR filters. For those feeling unsorted in the tech village, shifting from a credential collector to a project builder provides a method to establish visibility in a crowded market. Step 1 requires avoiding a common trap. Beginners frequently get stuck jumping from one coding tutorial to the next, watching hours of video without ever producing a functional application. To break that cycle, apply the one project rule. This is a mandatory constraint for your very first proof of value. Your project must target a single, highly specific, real-world friction point. Build a budget tracker or an automated inbox sorter. Keep the target small and clearly defined. Resist the temptation to expand the scope. Trying to learn multiple programming languages at the same time guarantees you will finish nothing. A small functioning tool proves actual capability. A dozen ambitious ideas left in draft mode prove nothing. With your one project selected, you must build it by working heavy. This means using technology to maximize your output while minimizing manual friction. AI chatbots and no-code platforms are the modern tools of leverage. They allow you to execute complex tasks quickly. This split-screen diagram highlights the difference. On the left, the outdated method requires writing hundreds of lines of code from scratch, moving slowly step by step. On the right, the modern method uses an AI prompt to generate the working script instantly. This amplification bridges the gap between your raw idea and a working prototype. You supply the logic, and the tool handles the syntax. Employers are not hiring human encyclopedias who memorize code structure. They are hiring orchestrators who know how to wield modern leverage. The true challenge of the building phase is psychological vulnerability. The initial excitement fades quickly, and you have to work while no one is paying attention. This window is the 90-day invisible progress phase. Surviving it requires placing consistency ahead of the desire for immediate feedback. Take a look at this 90-day timeline illustrating the law of the bamboo. For the first 85 days, foundational growth happens deep below the surface, with zero visible results above ground. Then, on day 90, a massive vertical spike breaks through. The primary failure point during those first 85 days is burnout. You have to guard your curiosity and pace yourself, or you will quit before the breakthrough occurs. Enduring this silent, invisible phase is the filter separating those who talk about tech from those who ship products. Once the build is complete, you move to the translation phase. You need to convert your raw application into a consumable narrative asset. A perfect portfolio entry requires 4 mandatory components: the problem you identified, the leverage you used, a direct link to the solution, and the impact of the tool. Organizing your project this way demonstrates the human architecture skills employers seek: structured thinking, clear communication, and empathy for the end user. Next is distribution. Do not submit this asset using standard easy apply buttons on generic job boards. Implement a direct outreach method. Identify the specific managers running the departments you want to join and bypass the human resources inbox completely. When you draft your outreach message, focus entirely on how your project solves a specific problem for their team. Provide the hyperlink to your work. Do not ask for a favor. By delivering a pre-packaged, highly relevant solution directly to a manager, you force the employer to evaluate your actual competence rather than your credentials. Following this blueprint gives you a concrete, undeniable asset. It proves you have the capability to operate in the tech village. AI acts as a structural tool to amplify your own human ingenuity. Pick your one specific problem. Open your leverage tools. Start day 1 of your invisible progress phase today. Clarity in a dynamic career landscape is found by stepping into the quiet, tuning out the noise, and building the proof you're